So family, back with another download. Happy Monday to you. Hope you are doing fantastic. Listen, so family, I want you to take note of something. Don't allow anyone else's internal war, the war they fight with themselves, to be projected onto you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Don't let anyone else's internal war, all right, be projected onto you. One thing that I've learned about those that have an internal war, they will tend to be some of the most judgmental people that you will ever meet. Okay? They will sit in this place of arrogance as if they don't have a war going on, as if everything is all right. They're good in every area. But within, the bullets are flying. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Within, the cannons are going off. And there is a refusal to look within. I put up a post on my IG this morning in regards to that, because they're actually not being led by humility or the inner knowing, or going within for their own healing. They're constantly looking out because people with an internal war focus on what others have going on in their life to keep the focus off of what they have going on within. Don't allow anyone to project their internal war on you. Anyone that is not comfortable with themselves are not going to be comfortable with you. Anyone that is not settled within themselves are not going to be settled with you. Anyone that is constantly in fight or flight is always going to be in fight or flight with you. There's not going to be a lot of deviation because the war is internal, all right? Internal wars, I said this on my TikTok live on last night, produce external wars, all right? It's not going to matter how many times these individuals acknowledge what they are doing. They're typically going to revert back to it because the war is still going on. They haven't done anything about the war. So you can bring something like that to their attention, bring something to their attention that they've done. There will more than likely be an apology, but there won't be a change. Now, we're not here to fix people, but our lives are the message. And when you figure out that what someone is doing or how someone is treating you does not fit for you, all right? What you've done is you've overcome their internal war. They haven't overcome it, but you have, by choosing you over their war. All right. If that, I want you to see where I'm at here is a war that's not yours. It ain't your war. It's not your war, but you can overcome their war. All right. By putting in the boundaries that are necessary for you not to be pulled into the fight. I refuse, thank you, Holy Spirit, to be pulled into anyone else's fight. I refuse to have close connection with those that judge me because of who I am, all right, because of what I look like, because of how I flow, because of my relationship with Holy Spirit, because of their own belief system. This is something that you will learn, so family, in your union with Holy Spirit. You will learn how to stand alone because you know you're not alone. All right. You will learn how to walk some roads alone because you know as you walk them, more mature individuals will be added to your life. You will learn how not to entertain things but for so long because you know you need to clear space for something, for a more suitable, connection. All right. Doesn't mean anything is wrong, right, or indifferent. What it means is that you're choosing the better part. You're choosing the better part. Don't get pulled into anyone else's internal war. And don't get guilted into sticking to something that isn't working for you. You get to choose. You get to choose. Don't let anyone make you feel as though you just got to deal with it. There's nothing we have to deal with. All right. There's also nothing to prove, nothing to defend. If you're finding that you have to constantly be on guard because of the bullets that are flying in someone else's life and the chaos that is flying in someone else's life and the constant activity that's going on in someone else's life. Sorry about that, guys. Then you have to get to a place where you have to choose you. Don't get pulled into someone else's internal war. And I'll see you on the next download.